And let's get started. Sit up straight. Feet flat on the floor, shoulders back. Tuck that belly in, tuck that chin in. And let's go ahead and start with our neck as usual with a side to side, very gentle motion. And let's go left to right, same thing, very gentle. And let's come back to the center and back and forth, head back, head up. All right, let's go to the shoulders. So up and back and around. All right, and down to those elbows. Those wrists, those fingers. All right, down to the waist. Elbow towards opposite knee. Doesn't have to get there, just go that direction. All right. Back up, sit up straight, take a nice deep breath. Back out. Let's lift ourselves up off the chair. Keep those shoulders pretty parallel to the floor. Pick yourself up. You can go up and hold if you want, or you can go a little quicker like I've been doing here, but you can go up and just hold if you want, and then back down. Hold. Just challenge yourself, try them both. A little more challenging, obviously, to get up there and hold it. All right, and we're going to go pelvis front to back. So belly in, belly out. Start off very easy, and then as you get going, you might try to go back a little bit more and up a little bit more, but just do that very carefully. If you're dealing with something like osteoporosis in the spine, always be very careful with these types of motions. Make sure that your healthcare provider has said okay on what motions you're doing, okay? So here we go. Back up straight. We're going to move or get out of the car on the right side. So we're going to be moving that leg up and over and then pulling it back into the car for 1, up and over, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to go to the driver's side. Up and go, up and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Take a nice deep breath. And we're going to go to the knee. So you can go in a circle Or if you'd rather go out and back, that's totally fine. Just do what feels comfortable. So move that knee, that joint lubricated. Go the other direction if you're going in a circle. And left knee. Other direction. All right, very good. Down to those ankles. So we'll do ankles back and forth. So pull them way back as far as you can, push out as far as you can. And then let's go ahead and do ankles in a circle or some sort of shape. It doesn't really matter. Just moving those ankles around. Be creative with your ankles. All right, so once that's feeling pretty good, wiggle those toes a few times, squeeze those toes in your shoes a few times, and get ready to do your squats. Out of the chair or behind the chair, your choice. And dumbbell or not, your choice, okay? So being careful with those knees, not to do too much on those knees, not to go too low, not to put too much weight on that if you're dealing with knee issues. So go ahead and do your squats. How many you do is up to you. You just do what feels comfortable. And make sure that when you come back down, you're going nice and slow, not just plopping back down in the chair. Keeping that head up. So you don't lean forward. Keep that head up. Make sure you're breathing. Do not forget to breathe. When you feel like you've done enough of those, we're going to go behind the chair. Do our standing exercises. Make a little adjustment here. Okay, so take a couple nice deep breaths and come to standing and relax those muscles, whatever you need to do to shake it out, to just relax after doing those squats. And we're going to start out with a balance exercise first today. And so you're going to stand. I always do this one on Wednesday, and the reason is because Wednesday is such a difficult word to spell backwards. I think you all know that. Because we've done it a few times, right? I probably should pick another word. You've all got that one down. So what we do is we stand on one foot, or first we're going to stand and get our good posture, shoulders back, chin in, contract those gluteal muscles. And then we're going to pick up our right foot, and we're going to spell Wednesday. Spell it correctly first, forward. You can use cursive, print, whatever you want to do. Put that foot down. Keep your gaze straight across. Pick your focus point. Pick up your left foot. Spell Wednesday. All right, foot down. Shake out those hips a little bit, those hip flexors. Make sure you still got that good posture. Right leg back up and spell Wednesday backwards. Oh, I'm going over. Okay, whether or not you got that right is totally okay. The idea is to try, get that brain and foot to talk to each other. And here we go, same thing on the left foot. You should have it down now. So you can spell Wednesday backwards again. All right, very good, everyone. Very good. Shake out those hip flexors again. And then we're going to add one to the routine here. So we're going to pick up that right foot again. Get that good posture, and we're going to make a smiley face. Really smiley, make it smiley. Back down. Finish up with that right leg or left leg, same thing. Bring it up, make a nice big smiley face. And let it down. All right. So let's go ahead and do a little hula and just go ahead and stretch out those hip flexors and stretch those hips out. All right. We're going to do our hunting dog on the chair. So that is where you're facing your chair and standing on your right foot. Left foot comes back and try to get as horizontal as you can. And right arm comes out. See if you can take the hand off the chair, the left hand, but you don't have to. Keep it close. Go to 2 fingers. Hover above. Hold this position. Back down. Take a deep breath. Right leg comes up, stand on your left. Same thing, arm comes out. See if you can take the hand off the chair. All right, very good. Stand up again, shake it out. And go again. Right leg, left leg comes out. Right arm comes out. Your face is facing straight down to the chair. Just focus. And back up. Last time. All right. Stand on left leg, right leg comes up, left arm comes up. All right, very good. Okay, that one's a lot of fun, I know, but it might make your back a little tight. So go ahead and lean over, keep the chair close by, and just go ahead and let your back stretch out and relax. You can get a little bit of a pendulum going if you want, so you're just kind of going back and forth. And slowly have your pendulum come back up to standing. Make sure you don't come up too fast. Again, staying close to the chair. So make sure your hips and your back are all nice and stretched out, ready to go again. All right, we're going to do some up and over the dog, up and over the small cow, or small horse, or big cat, or whatever you have in your apartment or house. So we're going to pick our right leg up and go way up and over, and bring it back for 1, up and over, and 2, over, 3, over, 4, over, 5, over, 6, over, 7, over, 8, over, 9, and over 10. All right, your creature has now moved to the left, and we're going to step up and over again. Remember to maintain that good posture, shoulders back. Contract those gluteal muscles, and here we go, up and over. Back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and do a little hip rotations. All right, we're going to go back to the arms for just a moment. So put your feet together, or you're welcome to stand on one foot or the other. And we're just going to do some nice gentle circles with our arms. And we're going to go a little bigger. And we're going to go great big, just open them up, not very fast, just open them up. All right, and let them down. Put that foot back down if you're on one foot. So we're going to bring up our other foot now, or you can stay on both feet, that's totally fine too. Backwards we go, small circles, bigger circles, great big circles. And let those shoulders relax. All right, we'll just take a minute to just do some relaxation. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a couple steps and then do a side bend. So you can go sideways, you can go forward, whatever you want to do. But just take a step or two and then just lean over. And just take a step or two somewhere else. Lean over again. So just nice and relaxed. You can do some side-to-side motions. You can do some zigzag motions like we do sometimes where we take diagonal steps. You can create your box if you want to and just follow the box around. Maybe you'd like to follow a circle. Doesn't matter, just move. Stretch out those side muscles. And then bring it back to the center. Okay. We're going to do our leg curls. We're going to go 3 sets of 10, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 3 sets in a row, alternating legs, of course. So it'll be right leg left and right then left. And at any time, if you feel like those muscles are cramping up, you stop, you put that forward on your toe, or on your heel, sorry, and you lean forward and really let that muscle stretch out. Contract the muscle in front of your leg and stretch that out and massage it out. So we don't want you to cramp up. We want you to work hard, but we don't want you to work too hard. If you feel like you've done enough, take a break or quit, okay, on those, and just go ahead and relax them and shake them out. Here we go, right leg first for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go on the right again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out if you need to. Make sure those muscles are ready to go again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now it's definitely time to shake them out. Relax those hamstrings. Like I said, if you need to, just lean forward a little bit and just give them a little bit of a massage. Get them to relax. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be working our hip flexors again up here with our marching. And we're also going to work on some of that crossing over, which is really good for the brain to have to cross left to right. So you're going to march, and you can stay in place close to your chair, or you can go around your room. That's fine, whichever, or down the hall and back. But we're going to march, and we're going to take our right hand to we're going to go all opposite. Right hand to left knee, left hand to right knee. Just march. Now go to the same knee. Now if you can, go to elbow, opposite knee. But don't get all the way there. You don't have to. Just go that direction. Okay, now let's go to the opposite ear. So your right leg comes up, left leg goes to the opposite ear. Left, I think I said that right. Take your hands to the opposite ear. Let's go ahead and bring it in and relax. Relax the brain, relax the legs, hip flexors. If they're tight, go ahead and loosen them up again. All right. So last one we're going to do before we do our calf presses is that we're going to just drop those knees, put the knees together, drop those knees a little bit lower, and go ahead and make some circles with your knees together. Circling around. Bring it back up, shake them out. Down we go again, go the other direction. Just do as many as you feel comfortable doing. Feel this all the way down to your toes, arches, heels, thighs. All right, shake that out. We're going to go down the calves. We're going to work, we're going to do our calves one leg at a time in the first set. So it'll be right leg and then left leg. You can use a dumbbell or not, just it may be hard to use two dumbbells. So use your common sense as far as making sure you stay upright and don't flip over. So we're going to go on one foot. If you feel like that's too much of a challenge for you, just go ahead and stay on two. Stay on 2 feet. All right. So here we go. Up on the left. Up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can stop at any time. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, shake that leg out. Switch over to the other foot. Remember, challenge yourself, but always challenge yourself safely. Don't put yourself in a bad situation. So here we go on the right. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, very good. Okay, so shake those out, and we're going with our toes together now. So on both feet for this one, this would be impossible to do on one foot. So at least I think it would be. So here we go, toes together, heels out. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, toes out, heels together now. And here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, very good. Okay, that's all we're gonna do today. We're gonna put the bent dumbbells down. We're gonna stretch those calves out. Hopefully you feel like you've worked them pretty hard. And we're going to go face our chair, right leg forward, left leg back. Put those feet flat on the floor, lean forward, get a stretch on that back calf muscle. And switch. And very good. Okay, do another set of squats if you usually do. Do some extra thigh workout. That was good for the hamstrings, the quadriceps, the gluteal muscles. So do some extra squats out of the chair or behind the chair if you'd like. Totally optional, okay? And we're all gonna meet up in the chair here in just a moment and do our band exercises. It'll be a good time to get a drink. Turn on the fan if you need to. A lot of pollen out there, I've noticed. For a bike ride yesterday, our group did, and I think we swallowed about a gallon of pollen between us all. We were all coughing and hacking when we got back to the parking lot. So, so be aware of that. Do we have everybody seated now? All right. So we're going to start with bands underneath our feet. Whenever you're ready to put them down underneath your arches. Sit up straight, shoulders back. And we're pulling from the knees up to the waist. Back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Always on that 15th one, feel free to just hold it and get a little bit of a workout in there, a little extra workout. So bring your legs back and we're going to work our toes in our shoes again. So we're just going to relax, take a deep breath or two, work those toes in the shoes. If you feel like you'd like to do some finger work, go ahead and do some finger work. Work those fingers in and out, working in different directions, pushing on them, pulling on them. You can work on your little shadow creatures, just in case you need to do that this weekend, Memorial Day weekend with your grandkids. You can work on your shadow creatures. It takes good finger dexterity to do such things. So this is important. All right, so work those fingers. Okay, rest those toes and fingers. We're going to do our arm curls. So the band is still under your arches, unless you took it out like I did. But put it back under the arches. Sit up straight. We're going to do arm curls. So this is from down below the thighs up to the shoulders. And sitting up straight, shoulders back. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, go ahead and rest the bands on your legs. We're going to wrap them up in just a minute. But first, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and do some sitting up straight and just taking your right fist and punch it up to the sky. And then bring it back down and punch your left up to the sky. Just really try to stretch open those ribs. Just back and forth a couple times here. All right, we're going to bring it back down. We're going to do our chorus line next. And we're going to do, you can wrap up your thighs if you'd like, you don't have to. It's going to be working your hips. And also we're going to do our 2 taps today, so it's going to be working your brain as well. And if you don't stay with me on it, it's totally fine. You just do what you can and try to get the brain to talk to the feet. That's very important for keeping yourself upright. So let's start with 2 taps down, 2 taps out to the sides, back down again, and then forward. Okay, so 2 taps, 2 taps, 2 taps, 2 taps. Keep it going. Doesn't matter if you're going with me. Just go ahead and do your 2 taps, 2 taps out, 2 taps. Keep it going. Out, in, up, out, in, up. Keep it going. Let's go to 1. 1 tap in each position. See if you can change to the heels. Change to the heels, mid tap. All right, and let's come back to just a nice simple 2 taps, 2 taps, 2 taps, 2 taps. Rest those legs. These hip flexors might be a little tired. Go ahead and shake them out. See up here. Make sure you get back up in your position, especially that one you might have been just slowly going backwards. Make sure you get back up in your good posture. We're going to put our hands or our stress ball between our knees and just relax those outer thighs and relax these hip flexors and work those inner thighs for a moment. So with your ball, stress ball or your hands, squeeze those thighs together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. And relax. Always take a deep breath in between. Squeeze together again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breathe. Relax. Let's go again. Put them together and squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax. Good breath. Make sure you're taking good breaths. Back again, squeeze them together again. Squeeze, squeeze, and relax. All right. Do a couple of squeezes on that stress ball as you put it away. Working those hands again. Stress ball away. We're going to do your shoulder press. So the band should be still under your thighs. Just grab it out from there, and we're going to do shoulder presses straight up. So sit up straight, and we're going to be pushing up to the sky as far as you can go without causing any pain to your elbows or shoulders. Okay, here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, very good. Drop those bands, relax those shoulders. We're going to do our leg extensions next, and just like the leg curls, we'll do 3 sets of 10, or one set, back and forth. The hardest part about this is probably going to be to maintain your posture. So every once in a while, do a posture check, make sure you're sitting up straight, try to get yourself back into that position. Also make sure you're continuing to breathe throughout. You're taking that leg up and holding, but you don't get it so tight that it hurts, okay? If it starts hurting, that's too tight, okay? So bring it up, back down, up, and a little hold at the top, but not too much that it hurts. Here we go, right leg first. Up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And left leg, same thing, sit up straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, back to the right again, sit up straight. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're ready for that last set. Make sure you're sitting up straight, and remember that you can stop at any time. You don't have to complete them if you've had enough. Here we go. Right leg again for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very good. Shake out those thighs. Whatever you need to do to just get them to relax. We're going to be doing our breathing next. So we probably already got our heart rate up a little bit. Do a little bit of aerobic here too. Get the heart rate up, and so sit up straight. Good posture. And here we go. We'll try to do 50 of these. Reaching out forward, down, up in the sky. Out we go. Bring it in for 1. Deep breath. In for 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, breathe out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forward. Reach down. Reach up in the sky. Out we go again. Bring it in for 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Forward, down, up in the sky, and out. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Forward again, down, make sure you're breathing, up we go, out, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Forward, down, up in the sky, out we go, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Very good, everyone. So get back into that good straight up posture again. Relax those shoulders. And we're going to drop our cell phones on the floor very carefully, of course. And we're going to start picking them up. Make sure you don't go too quick. Make sure you don't go too low. You don't want anybody to get dizzy. Do your best to keep your rear end stuck on the chair. So you're just leaning over. It doesn't have to be all the way to the floor. Just lean over. Be careful if you do any twisting motions. They're nice and easy. You might even go forward. Very gentle motions. And once you get warmed up with this, try to go a little bit lower. Still very gentle. You might even stay down there and just hold for a good stretch if it feels good. I just remembered something, and we have the color blue on Friday for Jim G, but we also have Judy, who has a birthday coming up, and Judy B. And if you'll let me know, Judy, what your color is at the end of class here. We'll add another color in there, but I forgot to ask you the other day. So blue plus another color. Oh, she's going to unmute here and tell me.
Blue. Blue. Blue.
Well, oh, it's blue.
Blue.
We've got blue and blue. So everybody wear 2 shades of blue, okay? So lots of blues on Friday for Jim Jasinski and Judy Berkshire. Okay, so hopefully you're done with those stretches, those side muscles, and you're up and you're taking a nice deep breath and you're ready to go again. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our chest press, band behind your chest, or behind, not behind your chest, behind your back, come out right at chest level. I guess it is behind your chest, but we'll just say put it behind your back here, make it simple. And sit straight, chin in, shoulders back, and we're going to be pushing straight out. But you will notice that I'll push up and down and out different directions, and you're welcome to do whatever you'd like to do. Just keep that band behind you. And I think we've got everyone ready to go. Here we go. Pressing out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, relax those muscles. The reason I do those different directions is because you do have some different pec muscles here in the front of your chest, and if you change that position up just a little bit, you bring in more of those muscles. So again, that's totally optional to you if you want to do that. So relax those chest muscles. Let's go to some fast feet. We did some marching earlier, so we won't do much marching. Do a couple marches, then go ahead into those fast feet. Getting those feet going. How high, how fast you go is up to you. Make sure you move those toes and ankles around those heels and just really get lots of positions. With all kinds of muscles working. You can do a little tap song if you'd like to. We'll never know because we don't hear you, but you can do whatever you'd like. Try some heel toe, heel toe. You know, I mention this about every time, but boy, you'll really feel a little bit more muscle action doing that. Especially on the fronts of those legs right there. Feels really painful, but it's a good pain. Don't let it go too far. You don't want it to be a bad pain. When you're done, relax them. We're going to do our eye exercises. I do believe today it's time to do our 2 sticks. 2 sticks, 2 pins, 2 popsicle sticks, or you just have 2 fingers, that's fine too. Use 2 fingers, but we start out with just 1. So bring it up in front of your face, arm's length. Get your eyes focused on your focus point, whatever it is. And we're going to move our head back and forth, but keep our eyes focused on our target. So first you're going nice and slow. But as you get going, see if you can go a little quicker. Just don't yank your head back and forth, but go a little quicker. Keep those eyes on that target. Then stop, look at your target. We're going to go up and down with our head, but again, our eyes stay focused. All right, this time we're taking our target and moving it with us. So you're looking at your stick, whatever you're looking at, you're taking it across, back and forth. Keep your eyes on your target and move your target with your head. All right. Okay, now we're to 2 sticks. So get your 2. We're going to start with them horizontal to each other in front of your face, about 8 inches, give or take, apart. And arm's length again. And you're going to take your eyes and look at the top one. Keep your head still, eyes to the bottom, back and forth, eyes to top, eyes to bottom. Focus on each one before you go back up. All right, and after that, we will do them vertical destruction. And same thing, they're out in front of you, about 8 inches apart, and back and forth again, tip to tip. All right, very good, everyone. Sticks go down, relax those eyeballs a little bit. Hopefully you feel like you worked those eye muscles a little. So relax the eyes. We're going to do some abdominals. And today what I want to do is, before we do abdominals, I want you to, if you have a tennis ball close by, I know if you have a tennis ball, if you have a stress ball, that'll work too for some of it. So do a test stress ball. If you don't, you can totally pretend and use your imagination that you have a tennis ball in your hand. Okay, and then maybe grab a tennis ball and keep it close by for next time. But have your tennis ball, and if you do have one that'll bounce, go ahead and bounce it a couple times and catch it. If it doesn't bounce, if you have a stress ball, maybe just throw it up in the sky and catch it. So you're just back and forth, and left to right first. So it's catching, or it's bouncing, or you can do a combination of both. Just doing back and forth. And then I want you to do it with one hand. So maybe do it with your dominant hand, whichever hand that is, up and catch, or bounce and catch. Doesn't have to go very high. Eyes following your ball. And then I want you to go to your non-dominant hand, same thing. If you lose the ball, it's okay. Catch it, bounce it. And then if everybody still has their ball, if you don't, that's okay. You can go back to pretending you have a ball if you lost the ball. It's okay. You won't lose your star for the day. Everybody's still good. What we're going to do is we're going to use the ball for abdominal work. or our imaginary ball. And you're sitting at the top half of your chair, front half, not too close to the edge because we don't want anybody slipping off. So front half of your chair, take a nice deep breath, and we're going to go back to the chair and come back up off of it, or you can go back and stop. You don't have to go all the way back. So when you come back up though, you're going to do this. Let me start over here. You're going to go back, and then you're going to take that ball under your left leg, come up, go back, take that ball under your right leg. We've done this one before. I just kind of got a bad start on that one. So back and under leg. Even if you're just pretending, you're basically just making a figure 8. You can do legs straight, you can do legs bent. Every time you go back to that chair, you pull yourself back up with your belly muscles. You make sure you're breathing. Do not hold your breath. You can do legs out to the side a little bit if you want to give a little extra challenge to those inner thigh muscles. If you're sliding back in your chair like I am, you're going to have to come back up again. And you can keep going if you like, but when you're done with those, make sure that you come back to the seated position and do some side-to-side motions like we do in our warm-ups, and do some front-to-back motions so that we get those muscles to just all relax again. Take a deep breath. Some of you, if that wasn't enough abdominal work, like I can think of a couple of you that you're going to want to do more. At the end of class, boy, bounce out some more of those, and then remember to go ahead and relax those muscles again. So let's sit up straight, and let's do our lat pulls. So band is in front of you on your lap. You may want to double it up, and that's mainly just to keep it from flipping around and flopping around all over the place. But you're not pulling it apart too much, so a little bit of extra tension there won't hurt too bad. So you're about 8 inches apart. We'll put your thumbs together and pull them apart, 6, 8 inches here. Pull them up above your head as high as you can go, or if you have to stop here, that's fine. High as you can go. Pull down, back to the chest so the shoulder blades go together. Up we go again. Down, pull back. 2. Up. Pull back. Up. And there's 4. Up. And there's 5. Up. 6. Up. 7. Up. 8. Up. 9. Up. 10. Make sure you're breathing. Up. 11. Up. 12. Up. 13. Up. 14. And up. 15. All right, very good. Shake out those arms. We're going to do our quad set where we put our heels out, our feet out, legs out on our heels. And we're going to keep the knees bent at first, and we're going to pull them down and tighten them up to the floor, but not too tight that they hurt your knees, and then back up again. So pull down, just hold for a second or two, then relax back up, pull down. We're going to hold for a couple seconds. Make sure you're breathing. Back up. Down we go. Hold. Back up. Down again. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And back up. So you should feel these muscles right here contracting when you're doing that. Again, just making sure you're not pulling too tight on that knee, on those knees. So relax the legs. We're going to do our triceps next. So band is over the shoulder, not up on the neck, but on the shoulders. You pull straight down or to the side and straight out. So pick your method, whatever suits you. The band is going to be here or here. Make sure you're sitting up straight. And here we go. Out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Do believe we're done with those bands. Let's relax those shoulders. We're going to do another thigh exercise. And some of you remember this when we've done it in the past, but it's been a while. So you're sitting straight, bring your right leg up, and with your toe, you're going to press out, you're going to take it out to the outside like this. So you're going to kind of float it over to the right. And you're going to press your toe out and bring it back for 1, 2, and 3. Now go straight ahead, push out, 1, 2, 3. Now bring it over, 1, 2, 3 to the inside and down. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the left leg. If that's too much, you can keep your legs on the floor and try and instead of bringing it up. But left leg up, come to the outside first, push out, pull back for 1, 2, 3, forward, 1, 2, 3 to the inside, 1, 2, 3. All right, wiggle those ankles. Anything else that needs wiggled or worked? Wrist maybe. We're going to start cooling down. So make sure you've got everything that you feel like you've worked everything today as far as those joints and those muscles. And we're going to go ahead and do a little extra here on the inner thighs as we try to pick up our right ankle and put it on our left knee. So bring it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and put it up there and pull it across and stretch that hip. And back down. Bring up that left ankle. And 5, get it up there and pull it across. And down. Check out those legs. Put your right foot forward and on your heel. Pull your toes back gently. Reach down toward the toe. And back up. Switch legs. Left leg. Back up. Turn to the right. And put your left knee down. Lean back to get a stretch on this thigh. If you need to get a little bit more stretch, you can pull your leg back more. Try to lean back more. Be careful. You pull on that ankle even. 80. Not sure what number I'm on. I want to say 10. And let's switch around the other direction. Same thing. And back up. Sit up straight. We're going to turn and grab the side of the chair. Very careful. Stretch. Go the other direction. And back. All right. Let's go ahead and open up that chest. So arms out or arms back. All right, let's grab a hold of our right wrist with our left hand and let our head fall very gently over to the left. Let your head fall very gently over to the right and switch wrists, of course, so you're holding your left wrist with your right hand. Boy, that one feels good. Go ahead and relax those shoulders. Let's turn our head to the left. Very slowly, go over to the right. Straight ahead again. Let's take our head down to the floor. Well, don't take it to the floor, but you know what I'm saying. Look down. And up to the sky. Again, just look back. Nice and easy. All right, hopefully that all feels pretty good. We need to work earlobes, sinuses. Get those sinuses to drain. Preferably all the way to the chest. And we are going to take a couple of deep breaths up to the sky as we finish up here. And let them out to the floor. So we just get ourselves to calm down a little bit here. And let it out. Back up nice and slow. And one more time. As always, give yourself a big hug. Everybody have a big smile. And looking forward to seeing